Hey y'all, it's Smitty here. Just here to talk about this video basically is going to be um based off of what Versus had said on his most recent video talking about the attributes, like the physical attributes of players not being respected, like how he had in the All Pro Football he was using All Pro Football 2K, and he was saying that the system in that game is better. I mean, excuse me, the system in Madden in terms of the attributes, the numerical attributes would be better than in 2K because he had in his example, he had a 400-pound wide receiver that was 5'8", and he used a halfback at 150 pounds at like 5'8", 5'6", 5'8", or what have you. And according to the abilities they were given, they were able to break tackles and outrun players and everything else according to the attributes they were given. But um, now to say that Madden has it better in terms of the ratings, I wouldn't say that because, like, in terms of football gaming, when it comes to the physical aspects, the physical attributes, like in terms of outside of the like on the field abilities, like catching and acceleration and speed and tackling and ability to carry, things of that nature, it has not been depicted since the 32-bit era of gaming, like back in the since PlayStation has been released. Has weight actually been a considerate factor in video gaming? It's and especially in the instance of football, you know, weight has not truly been factored as a true variable as of yet. I have like this example right here was from one of my first videos where I had used off of Ryan Moody's example where he did in Madden 10 his Rick No Ankles videos he had done. This is one I had done. The character's name was Jose No Way, and as you can see on this side of the screen here, I made him the maximum weight, which was 415 pounds, and this is just to prove that the attributes where they actually mattered in this one in comparison to Madden 10, where obviously the numbers don't matter because if you look at videos Versus has done, that I've done, Apex has done, Ryan Moody has done, and many others, the numerical attributes have not mattered for quite some time, since on the next gen era, this current generation of gameplay. So, like here, I only gave him. He only had like 90. He had 99 for speed, but everything else was at 12. Like you see here, as you can see here, like he has all 12s. Acceleration, catching, carrying, jumping, everything was at a 12. Like all that, everything he had was at a 12. So he was basically mediocre. He couldn't do anything. You know what I'm saying? So like I had him, I had it set that way. Like you see, he had 99 speed and 80 for strength, but everything else was just at a 12. So that's all I just wanted to point out on that. But his weight meant nothing because of the numbers that I gave him. Despite him being that weight, if you see over on this side here, I had a video where he was lined up against Isaac Bruce just to see how that would translate. And Isaac pretty much had burned him. Let me see. He pretty much had burned him. Let me see if I could get it right to it. Let me see here. Yeah, he had burned him off of the initial run because because he had not only, you see, because he had greater acceleration. Now he had a better overall, No Way had better overall top speed though. But did his weight play a factor in that? No. His weight had no factor in his ability to run, because I made him that way. I made him to be a 400 plus pound corner, and as you can see, he gets right there with him. But because of the fact that I had made his speed, because of the fact of the matter that he has no acceleration, he has 12 for acceleration, it's going to take him a lot longer to get up to full speed, and he does catch up, but he doesn't even get to make the play because he's not fast enough. You see what I'm saying? So I mean, there it is. And once again, he can't jump that high too. So the attributes, like I said, the attributes, the numerical attributes were fully respected, but in all reality, was his weight truly factored in? No, it wasn't. But once again, I made him that way. See what I'm saying? Now, if I was gonna base it according to his weight and everything, then I would have just made him. I would have put his speed dramatically lower because of his weight. But it hasn't been shown in video games where even if you make a player all nines, like I could give him max speed, max acceleration, but if I put him at 400 pounds, the weight variable has not been shown or depicted in any video game yet where it has counterbalanced or it counteracts against his whole entire attribute set. Like, the guy can have all nines, he can have great hands and everything else, but if he's 400 pounds, that factor all of a sudden is going to reflect on his numerical attributes because of his weight. That has never been shown yet. But on the flip, the reason why, and I had did a video before saying that a ability based system is better. The reason why I say that's better, and the reason why it is better, is because you could take the most perfect example to use is, and this is NFL.com here, is from this draft. Why was Sam Bradford Drake? Why was he picked? He was picked because of the abilities that he possesses. Because of his ability to get the ball out, his ability to get the ball downfield, his ability to hit targets, his ability. You see what I'm saying? To his presence in the pocket. The ability that he has to recognize the defense and to get the pass over to the receiver. You know what I'm saying? Accurately. Those are the kind of factors that's better than saying, well, Sam Bradford, I give him a 99. Now, no, you can't give a numerical value to an ability. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Ability is better because you get to see in a real world situation where it gets reflected in a good and negative way. You can give somebody great hands. You can give somebody ability like great hands, great route running, but then they may drop a pass here and there. If somebody lays a timely hit on them, they'll drop a pass here and there, regardless if they're a gold star player or a generic player or silver or bronze. It could be a gold receiver with great hands and could be a route god and can be and can make acrobatic catches, but it'll take a solid shot from a solid yet timely shot from a generic player and drop the pass. That's happening. That does happen, and that's a realistic thing that would happen in a football game. That would happen on a Sunday, and that happens in football gaming, especially in all pro football. That happens, what I'm saying, occasionally or what have you, because that realistically happens. So that's why I look at that. That's why that kind of rating system to me is a lot better not rating system, but the ability based system is a lot better to me than just putting on, just giving them a number set and hoping that the game shows it, and depicts it the way that it should. So that's why I say hopefully in Backbreaker we'll see if the weight factors also come into effect when, if the factors of weight and muscularity or what have you come into effect against, or if they counteract, or if they work together with or against the abilities that a player may have. So just had to get that out there, just had to say it. Sorry for the redundancy, but I'll holler at y'all later. All right, peace.